What is going on, everyone, and welcome back to another Black Desert video. So we are returning with a pretty popular monthly episode that I do, how I make silver every month, because apparently people are interested in hearing what I do. So, as we all know, December, Calpheon Ball coming out. We're all getting a lot of free stuff, and yeah, so what I've been working on, how I make silver, what you guys can do as well. It changes month by month depending on my goals and everything. So I made a list of things I've been doing over the month, and let's talk about it. So, as we all know, my next goal is going for a Nav and then deck weapon. As you guys can see here with that 119 out of 165, it's not going so great. So that, believe it or not, is almost 1 trillion silver, and it does not feel good. I am probably one of the only people in NA that's probably going to pity a Nav weapon. It doesn't feel good. But anyway, we're going to get it eventually. Perseverance. It's going to happen. So, that means I've been grinding a lot. What have I been doing? How do I keep motivated and everything? So, I guess let's just talk about it. The places that I've been grinding are actually a little bit different, because recently this month I got the Rich Merchant Ring. That was a off and on about 3-year goal. Like I got Ash and Crypt pretty early on a couple years ago, and then I just I kind of like took a break from that because I just wanted to do other things. And then about, I would say probably 6 months ago, I was doing like hard pushes for the rest of the pieces, and I got the Sakraya piece from the paint thingy, like this thing over here. And so I got that thing done from Sakraya. I had about probably 200-ish hours from years ago, and obviously my gear was different. So I'm just glad that I didn't have to grind Sakraya, because that place like makes no silver. Then Olin's was about 4 months pretty regularly, a couple hours a day with guildies, randoms, and then, you know, Party Finder. Honestly, Olin's, for all of you who are going for it, if you have 2 other friends that you're grinding with, it honestly doesn't go that, it's not that bad, because like when all your friends are just chilling, you're in like voice chat with everyone, just hanging out, 1 hour grind feels like 15 minutes. So yeah, I know Olin's is like the worst piece to get because of the lowest drop rate, but it honestly, it doesn't feel that bad if you're just having a good time with your friends and everything, guildies, whatever. And then Paddocks was not great. That one took me about, like, I would say about probably 120 hours. What, I don't know the average of that, but, you know, like, it honestly, like, it wasn't that bad, but I feel like at my gear level, I'm like, oh, I could probably be grinding in Edania and making 5 times as much silver. So yeah, that's one thing I've always told people. Like, if you're going for treasure items, try to do it while you're lower gear score, just because it doesn't feel as bad mentally. The only one that was pretty good and solid was Olin's, like 2 bill an hour, and time really goes by pretty quickly. So the next thing I'm going for is obviously the archaeologist map. A lot of people say that's the easiest one to go for. I'm at 3 out of 4 pieces. I just need the sorted deportee piece, and 3 out of 4, hoping for the best, and I'll just get that when I get it. People said it's easy, but I've been there. I think over the years, I think each piece is taking me about like 20, maybe 30 hours. So it's not as bad as Merchant Ring, obviously, but still doing it. But yeah, aside from that, when I'm just burning Agris, we currently have an event going on for 20,000 extra Agris points every day, so you get 40,000 a day. I've been just burning that at Edania, either at Zephyros or Tenebrum, whenever I get the weekly. So that's where the silver comes in. Then grinding for treasure items, it keeps me motivated. So that's where that funded basically a lot of this silver to do about 120 taps. And, you know, I am probably, like, once again, I'm probably going to be that guy that pities it. And, you know, all the other streamers and creators you watch are just like getting it under like 20 taps and it's like free for them. Yeah, for every time someone one taps it, there's me. So anyway, the other things I've been doing besides grinding, I've been doing a lot of gathering lately. I'm trying to push Guru 40, and I've also made a few videos of me learning hunting again. So we're doing sniper rifle hunting while we have the event going on for hunting and farming. So that was one of those things I'm like, oh, maybe I should push a few levels during this event. That was pretty fun. So been doing hunting for this event this month, or the past like week and a half so far. Cooking, cooking is just kind of the thing I do like during my downtime and when I'm AFK coming back and forth. Got farming. That event is going on right now with this 100% XP with the 6 moles. It's actually a good thing if you haven't already done it, because it also boosts your contribution points by a lot. You get a lot of those the pink flower leaf thingies. Exchange them for contribution points, get a few of them. And so, yeah, that also brings me to Imperial Delivery. We always do that every day. I've talked about that multiple times. And basically, contribution points divided by 2 make Guru boxes every day. It's about like 130, 140 mil profit after the fees of making the boxes and everything. The calculator, you can find all that out yourself. Go to BDolytics, find out what you can do, and then it'll tell you the profits. Obviously, if I didn't enhance, I'd probably be 1 trillion silver richer. That's not even an exaggeration. 120 clicks is... let me show you. I wrote this down like a while ago. So each attempt, assuming Vendorcrons, 8.2 billion. We are at 120 attempts, which is almost 1 trillion silver. That's a lot. That, like, the amount I've spent on one weapon is probably more than some people's entire account is worth, which is kind of insane to think about. So, yep, I really just hope we get it like before pity, but truth is that anyone that has like a Nov or a deck weapon, they got extremely lucky or they spent a lot of money, because at like a 420 stack, that's a 2% success rate. That's extremely low. So, yep, it doesn't feel good. Pearl Abyss, lower that Agris cap from 165 to like 70. Like the average is probably 60 if you're using a 350 plus stack, but here we are. The other things I've been doing, obviously fishing. Fishing is just a lot of silver in general for everyone else. Gathering, trying to push levels. Also, I've been saving up materials because we're going to do a big enhancing video for the end of the year, and hopefully we just make a lot of silver then. So expect that one probably closer to the end of December. Big enhancing video. But, if I had 1 trillion extra silver, I'm just going to keep bringing this up forever. That would be a lot nicer. Yeah, aside from that, sailing and bartering, Blue Battlefield came out, so I kind of want to do stuff with that one. I already have my Valor plus 10 blue gear already set up. I've had that for like 5 years now, so like I just got to actually get into Blue Battlefield, setting up my sailors and rechanging everything for PvP. And I'm actually excited for that. The one thing that you can't do is merc into other guilds. So I'm just going to have to figure out how I'm going to be able to do Blue Battlefield with like actual, sailing guilds without having to merc in. And so I'm just kind of like organizing that one, and we'll figure that out at some point. But yeah, things that I would recommend to you guys if you're new and you're wondering like, oh, what should I do? Where should I grind? And I'm going to probably update one of my older videos. You know how the best spots to grind for silver? That video usually does very well every time. Yeah, I've been grinding a lot of different spots over the past like 6 months. So those are one of those videos I do like maybe 2 times a year to just update it, because it actually takes time to, actually grind and test all these spots. But yeah, look forward to that in the future. A new updated best spots to grind for silver. We talk about literally every single spot in here, and yeah, I have a lot of notes, and I'm going to be updating that in the near future. those was just one of those videos that takes time to do. So look forward to that. If you're thinking about doing any other life skills, we have some more videos that I recently did talking about every single one. I have like a tier list, and another video talking about how much silver you can make from doing every life skill, which one you should do, beginner friendly, all the way to end game. And this is pretty exciting. So with that said, what have I been doing? TLDR, grinding a lot and unsuccessfully enhancing. A lot of life skilling, mostly gathering, but then for the event I've been doing hunting. Well, I don't know if I would count farming as really doing it. It's just one of those things I reset when it hits 100 or something, come back like twice a day, reset my farms, and then aside from that. So basically gathering, fishing, hunting, cooking, sometimes processing when I'm AFK, farming, and then more or less what sailing and bartering, just more like setting up my sailors and everything. So yeah, hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. Hope you guys have a good month in December. Everything is probably going to change. We're looking forward to the ball coming out in 2 weeks. Everyone's getting free Cron Stones, aka +1/+2 fail stacks for the majority of us, and looking forward to all the changes they make. So I think the biggest one, besides the Savior class coming out, we'll be doing that one. We'll make a seasonal character, testing out that one when that comes out. It's probably going to be fine. Enhancing, and then, you know, just probably if you guys have any suggestions on what kind of guides or anything you want to see me update, like, so if I made an older video and you just want to see me update it, let me know, drop in the comments, and I'm happy to take a look at that. Might take some time though, but that's about it. Hopefully you guys have good RNG, have fun in December, good luck on your gains, and if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. I would love to see you come back. I have a bunch of videos coming out the rest of this month, the biggest month of the year for creators, and also, you know, big content coming out soon. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.